Hello everyone, my name is TreeHouse98, and today I am going to be theorizing about the next update of Escape the Backrooms. I'm going to be ranking 20 different possibilities for the next update, from least to most influential on the game. So, if you want to see number 1, make sure you watch till the end to find out. And if you like this video, maybe you can like and subscribe. Now, I'd like to preface really quick, all of these things might not come in this update, they might not come at all. This is just what the community thinks could come to the game at some point, and yeah, so we're going to go over those right now. Now the first on our list, number 20, non-backrooms liminal spaces. Well, this is a pretty cool idea, honestly. Escape the Backrooms is a backrooms game, so it wouldn't really make sense for things not in the backrooms to be in a backrooms game. Now number 19 on my list is new textures. This is going to be a small feature, but it would be cool to see some new textures since the old ones are, I mean, they're not bad, but it'd be cool to see some new textures. Now number 18 on my list is new interaction animations. These would occur, say, when your friend is drinking an almond water. Right now it looks like they're just standing there. But there's already been some animations for like chainsaw, crowbar, so this would be cool to see, but it is only going to be truly impactful in multiplayer. At number 17, we have possible new levels. Now you might be thinking, why would new levels be ranked this low? Well, when Fancy was mentioning these levels, he was talking about how simple it would be to add them, and that he wanted to make more complex levels. So I believe that these levels were only said to be made an example, as what he's not going to do. Now number 16 is hub storage. In the hub, there's these boxes in the main terminal area that you can't open, actually. Fancy said that a long time ago, he said that he was going to add storage. There hasn't been any word on it since, but I think it would be really cool to add replayability, and if you lose all your items, you have some place to get new ones. Number 15 on our list is new player models and new player animations. This is another only multiplayer addition, because you can't really see your player model in single player. These models could be good or bad, mostly because the current model is kind of goofy, but that's what makes it cool. So I hope you can change between these in the new update, but that sounds like what's gonna happen. Now number 14 on my list is the levels of You Cheated and level 974, or level Kitty. I'm certain that both of these levels will be really good, but the only reason that I rank them this low is because for level You Cheated, all we have is a screenshot, that's it. And for level 974, we know about Mr. Kitty, but we don't really know about the mechanics of the level. Now number 13 on my list is Procedural Generation. This could be huge for the game. But the only downfall to it is that some levels are already confusing enough for new players, so maybe once the player beats the game, this game mode becomes unlocked. That would boost it up to maybe even a top 5 ranking. Number 12 on my list is a new voice chat system. The current voice chat system is kind of buggy, but it adds a lot of suspense in game. If there is a walkie-talkie filter or a running for your life filter, these would really increase the value of the voice chat and make it so that there's less people just using Discord, which I think they should use the in-game chat, because that makes it much more alive, I guess you could say. Now number 11 is cutscenes. These will impact the game drastically, no matter how much they are implemented. The lore could expand a lot with cutscenes, which I'm always a fan of lore, go ahead, add as much lore as needed. I think that cutscene should be at the start of every level and showcase the player's like kind of reaction to the level, I guess you could say. Like once there's already kind of a cutscene for level 0, but like the old cutscene for level 94. That would be really cool to see. Alright, we're halfway through the rankings. We're at number 10, which is multiplayer game modes. These would make multiplayer a lot very much entertaining. It would add a lot more fun to the game instead of just hacking the game after you've beaten it, which most multiplayer lobbies are that I've found. Combining these multiplayer game modes with larger lobbies and maybe even lobby names and like what type of game mode the lobby's playing, it would really excel multiplayer. Now number 9 is The Thing on level 7. As of right now, level 7 is one of the least exciting and most boring levels in this game. You literally either swim for however long the level is, or you ride a boat, and that's it. Adding an actual threat in this level could revive the level, and honestly I think it could go up to one of the best levels if there was an actual threat. Now number 8's a pretty big one. This is quality of life and consistency. I'll say the key in level 0, the key in level 1, the papers in level 5. If those were all actual items, then that would be really cool and it would make the inventory a lot more impactful. If, say, kind of like how there's notes on the walls, if there were keybinds like written on the walls to show new players how to play the game, that could maybe decrease the immersion, but also would increase the amount of time played, since players aren't just randomly wandering around level 0 not knowing what to do. Also, adding hub doors for more levels, like actually having a hub door for level 94, that would be really cool. It would help get to more levels, replayability would go up. Also, dropped items. If you die, then your items drop on the ground so you can pick them back up. That would be really cool to have, as well as a spray can item, like mentioned in one of Fancy's videos. That would help a lot. Like in one of the mazes, you draw an arrow on the wall to show the exit or to show where you went so you can find your dropped stuff. Number 7 is console support. Fancy has said that the game is working for controller and it's also working for PlayStations and Xboxes, whether this includes like PS4s and PS5s, Xbox Series S's and X's, I think the other one's 360. I don't know, I'm not a big Xbox person, but there are a lot of players that only play on console, and that would hugely expand the market for this game. The only reason that I ranked it this low is because it doesn't really impact me that much, because I already have the game on PC, but it would be cool to see that. It's also confirmed for the next update. Console support is coming next update, and we know that right now. Now number 6 is level revamps. These level revamps include the end and level 2. The end is confirmed. I'm not too sure about level 2, but I'm pretty sure it's confirmed. These 2 levels and level 7 are probably the 3 worst levels of this game, in my opinion. So seeing Fancy actually receive this criticism and trying to fix these levels is a huge step. This will really, I think it'll make the game much more enjoyable instead of walking down a straight hallway, swimming across a giant ocean, or getting killed 17 times by the Scratcher. That could really fix the game. We're getting to the big ones now. Number 5, player progression. This could be used to unlock character models, which we saw earlier in this video. But if this was combined with the mission system, which is going to be number 4, this would be really cool. Like, imagine if you leveled up based on how much time you've been in the game, how many levels you've escaped. That'd be really cool. Now number 4, like stated earlier, is mission system. If there was a mission system, the game would be really in depth. Like imagine finding explorers lost in level 0.1, or trying to document entities with the camera found in level 55.1 in other levels. Like if you had to take the camera to level fun and take a picture of the party goers, that would be really cool to see. Um, this and the player progression system could unlock new models. That would be really cool to see. Alright, these are my top 3 hopes for this game to add. Number 3 is secret endings. Secret endings, and number 2, which I'm not going to say yet, you'll find out soon, that would really it would really increase the liminality and the expansion feel of the backrooms that really currently isn't in the game. Uh, the lore could also be added, like if you just walk into a supermarket from the backrooms, or you walk into a meg base with people that can bring you back to Earth. That would be really cool to see. Lore, the expanse, and just just the liminality of being able to go one way instead of going another way. That would be cool to see. Alright, number 2 is a non-linear map design. We've already got the leak of the map design. We know what it's gonna look like, but it would it's gonna be cool to see it, because like you can go one way, like I stated before, you can go one way instead of the way that you're supposed to go, and you could get a secret ending. You could walk into a random person's house as the ending. I don't know, something like that. It'll make the game feel really expansive and more backrooms-like, since you don't know where you're going to go in the backrooms, or you shouldn't know where you're going to go in the backrooms. Alright, and the number 1 thing that I hope Fancy adds to this game, if none of these things get added, I hope this one does. A level editor. You see games like Minecraft and Roblox. Roblox is 18 years old. 18 years old, and this is probably the height of their player base. The reason why is because people are still making content. Say that, like, Fancy won't be able to make this game forever. He'll have to stop making games, stop giving updates. Player-made content, there's basically infinite ideas that you can make, which is really cool. There's endless levels to make. So many levels to make. It's just like you can find a level 1, a remake of level 1, a remake of level 2. Somebody probably made level 34, somebody made level -1, -13, level 100. There's so many levels, so many iconic levels that aren't in this game and could be added in this game via player-made content. Some players might have a better understanding of the other players, so they might make even better levels than Fancy, according to the players, of course. But really, a level editor would expand this game beyond anyone's reach. There would be so many levels that could be made. One thing though is moderation, which might make this part go down, but if it's just private levels, for the start at least, that would still make it 100 times better. So those were my predictions for the new update and updates to come to Escape the Backrooms. Let me know if there's anything that I missed, because I'm sure there is. So leave a like if you like this video. Subscribe if you want, that would be cool. And I'll see you in the next one.